Tap in, collective. What's good, collective? It looks like we have some type of unrequited love situation. You were misjudged by somebody. Don't y'all hate that when you get misjudged? Um, and instead of talking to you directly about those concerns or issues, it looked like somebody handled this situation by the book. I'm hearing, and I'm hearing by the book is based off of the way that somebody was taught how to handle these types of situations. I don't know. Someone here gave someone a recipe, so gave someone instructions on how to properly get away from a situation without it being a bad thing. Um, and I feel like this person, um, like it was someone was unsuccessful with getting over you, put in this situation to the side. Like it was not successful. There was some type of emotional control that wasn't able to be obtained. Okay, so now someone feels bad. They're like, you know what? I literally misread that situation. I could have responded differently. I took it to the next level. They still feel like you're their soulmate. So that resonates with you, or you're dealing with a situation, or that's your story, and you know you didn't do nothing to this person to deserve this, then let's tap in. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? We have the Hermit in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Virgo, or you are a Virgo. They don't have to be a Virgo, but this is definitely someone that isolates. When they start to feel some type of way, they isolate, they disappear for a period of time, and then they return home or they come back around. It's giving very air sign energy. Okay, they disappear to analyze the situation and to look at all things, and then when they come back around they feel better. But it looks like when they go and isolate, they don't tell you or explain to you what's going on, so they can leave you on red. They can, you may never hear from them until they come back around. For others of you, this may have been done to you in the past by other relationships where they punish you with isolation, or like not talking to you, giving you the cold shoulder. And so you may not like being given the cold shoulder, and when you feel like someone's doing that to you again, it's like, yeah, I'm not putting myself through that. What's this like? I saw the signs and opened my. Oh, so we have mature man, older man, mature in age, valuable quality jewelry. Someone feels like, I'm fortunate to have you, girl. Want you to know I really adore you. So we have finances, gym, older man. Okay, so this could give you some like clues of who this person may be. They there's a significant age difference, older man or older woman. With the star here, and this being in reverse, I'm here. I put on for my city, on for my city. This is person is very. They put people on. They like to see people be successful. Um, the Two of Cups in reverse, avoiding a disaster. This person thought you guys weren't gonna make it. Okay, I'm picking up here. This person thought that you guys weren't gonna make it due to some type of financial situation. Okay, so they took a break or a hiatus. Let's put that over there. You inspire this person. Typically, this person, they isolate and they don't talk to people. But I feel like even though they're still showing up in Virgo energy, um, Even though they're still showing up in Virgo energy, which is isolating, right? Going within, being to yourself, not really talking to a lot of people. They are using you as their mule. Not their mule. Okay, they're using you as their muse. Because I heard get on my level. There's some type of pedestal or some type of level that this person perceives you as. Because we have wealth, valuable, older man. Okay, and so whatever age this person is, they expect to be at a certain point in their life. And then we have luck and quality. Okay, I'm picking up diamond in the rough. I'm picking up someone that's seeing clearly now who you are to them. You are a blessing in their life. Okay, this person wants to match your fly is what I'm hearing. Um, and so while they are leveling up in life, they are inspired by you. It's I'm hearing brought to you by. Let's see. Why did you meet this person? Why did you meet this individual? Why is this soulmate coming into your life now? Why are they in your life? Collective. We have wellness. Ooh. So have you been feeling like a burst of energy? So right now, this person is improving their life, not just their physical, financial pockets, but they're also like lifting weights. They're in the gym. Hell, they could be at home just using all their free time to. You see the star here? It's it's saying, oh wow, love life. Okay, so this person has put their love life on pause. The star here, they view you as a star. Okay, and so they're refining themselves, and while they're working on their money, while they're working on their fitness, they are allowing you to influence them in a good way to improve themselves. Now, if you know you met people prior that were intimidated by your influence or intimidated by your light, this is someone that can handle it. This is someone that would take that and be like, okay, I can see the raw energy that you're giving me. I can see this. I can make this out of this. I can do this out of that. So if you've been getting like a burst of energy or you feel ups and downs, I do feel like you are. This person is something to do with confidence, your strength. Someone's in your life to help you build up the strength, stamina, and endurance to step into the spotlight and how to get your bread up, how to get your paper. Okay, it's giving power couple energy. Mind over matter. Isn't me that's like this person's face is smirking. Confirmation if smirking is a thing for you. Yeah, guardian angel. All right, and why are you in this person's life? Why are you in this person's life? I saw helping hand. Why are you in this person's life? Celebration. Okay, when this person isn't working, when you aren't working, see, plan for a joyful future, alchemy, saving, perfect fit, success. Y'all are meant to be successful and resourceful together. Y'all have some type of purpose. This is like work hard, play hard, but playing together, doing healthy activities, creating memories, going out together when you're not working, getting back out there, but this time getting out there with a healthy connection. Okay, we have alchemy, using witchcraft, occult, and learning God's secrets, transform the situation. Okay, rags to riches. It's giving very rags to riches. Together, what will you accomplish? All right, this was written in the sky for our love. Direction, plan where you want to go. Do not deviate from the path. Attract a mentor if necessary. So in some area, if you feel the desire collective to eat better, take care of your body, focus on yourself mentally, spiritually, and emotionally, um, improve, this is like you using your free time, not just to sit around and sulk about missing somebody, but to do something for you. I feel like you're getting that drive to do that because this person is, with every rep that they complete, it's like energizing you. It's like, I got energy today. I could write a book today. I could write a novel today. It's like you have energy to put yourself in a position where you write that book, where you actually complete your projects that you say you want to start, you actually finish them. Okay, so if you're in no contact or no separation, y'all are both working. Okay, tending to your responsibilities. Enlightenment. So we have a facade that came up in reverse. What else? We have destiny in reverse. Renewal. So there is going to be someone else that wants the both of you. Feels like other connections want to get back with you. But you guys have had some type of encounter. And you're going to feel like, you know what? I don't think I really explored this all the way. I do see you guys coming back around. You need me to unlock that? Okay.
That's what I see.
Tower. Careful with that. Yeah, go ahead. The Three of Wands waiting in reverse. The Hangman in reverse. Alright, I'm here. Prepare to be sick of me. Prepare to be surprised. Prepare to feel like nothing or no one else will suffice. Whenever this person comes into your life, if they haven't already, this is a spiritual confirmation that the door is officially closed for any other karmic soulmates or professional soulmates or anything like that. Any other soulmate that was a part of your lesson and not your blessing, those connections will be unable to come back around. It's like this energy trumps every other energy. I'm picking up on dragonfly. Okay, what happens with dragonflies? When a female dragonfly attracts a emperor dragonfly, all the other lesser males, if any of them made it with her before the emperor, he would remove all of their semen, or all of their, I guess they would call it semen, before he would clear out that energy. He would clear out that channel, and then he would mate with her, right? And they immediately have to lay their eggs. As soon as they latch on, he extracts the prior dragonfly, and then he inserts himself, right? And then immediately after making that consummation, they have to seal it by laying the egg, laying the larva, whatever. So he will fly over the water and he will constantly dip her, right? And this is a very dangerous process of dipping her, because every time he attempts to dip her, if it's an actual emperor that she's mating with, all the other males that isn't the emperor would be afraid of an emperor, would feel threatened by the offspring of that emperor, so they would attempt to kill her. So it is a life or death situation mating with an emperor. Okay. They're not as threatened when it's their own kind, like their own level, their own genetics. But when the emperor shows up, um, that's when they all the other males will work together to take her down. Like they will banter together if they feel like there's too many emperors being born at once. There's too many emperor offspring being born at once. They will banter together to pretty much sever, like chop her to pieces. Okay, so that way it doesn't, he can't do nothing but just, he tries to hold on to her, he tries to make sure she's safe, he tries to give their offspring a chance, but it's not always guaranteed that she will survive the encounter. So it's a buggy bug world out there. Someone could get hurt. What I'm seeing here is, and you know what too, sometimes what they'll do is if she doesn't plant it low enough, right in the water, the their offspring of the lesser males that's not the emperor, their offspring will also attack the offspring of the emperor in the water. So it's never safe. It's never safe, literally, until they spend most of their lifetime in the water. When they come out of the water, they're preparing to transition. Like, it's not, majority of their life is underwater. When y'all see the dragonfly, that is the part that's close to their death. So that's giving me also with mature energy here. So you have an emperor that is, their genetics is emperor status. They have like good genes. They have, so you mating with an emperor, is what I'm seeing here. And with the Knight of Pentacles, all the other masculines are about to feel threatened. So they're going to come in a hurry. Because if you mate with this emperor, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. Literally. Show me the mature man. Oh my God, they know it. The lovers. Look at this. They know it. Same thing's happening on their end. Five of Swords. I want you back. The same thing is happening on their end with the Five of Swords. There's groupies, okay, of the like, that wants them. They're coming up like high value. I want to marry you. I want to be with you. You're an eligible candidate. I want you. And with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, they have someone on their end too that wants them as well. And this person is like reminiscing about you. Okay, they can't forget the encounter that they had with you. They feel like they got unfinished business, and they're like, I can't start something new until I sort this out with somebody else. So this person is contemplating if they should or shouldn't like consummate something with you, but they feel like you're that person, like you're their soulmate. They feel like that y'all are supposed to be together. That's what they feel like. So both of y'all have the same type of situation going on. Strength card. Tell you. Another interesting thing about the Emperor Dragonfly is like all the male dragonflies. None of them are concerned with like who she had first. They just know as long as they're the last before she lays an egg, that's all that matters. I'm trying to be the last you ever fucking see, you ever touch. That's all that matters to them. But all that changes when the Emperor steps on the scene. It's almost like 1 in a million. Page of Cups. You see this? So there's a objective, there's a manifestation happening where it's like, don't let them date each other. Let this be unrequited. Look at this, the Empress and the Star. They're expecting y'all pride to get in between the two of you guys. Lack of communication, lack of discussion, you know. So you never get to the part where you dip it low, bring it up slow, roll it all around. Pop that thing. I'm gonna show you how to make your man say, oh. There's some type of sneaky. Uh-oh. Underlay, mama, EI. Uh-oh. What's happening now? What is this energy here? Because there's a lot of people here. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles here. Who is this? Obstacles. Blocks, pathway, delays. So this is definitely a karmic. There to create obstacles. Who's the Knight of Pentacles? True love. It's true love when you... So if the true love here and the honest connection... Interesting. With routine here in reverse and goals, y'all may not share the same routines or goals. Show me the Knight of Cups. Ice King, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. So I feel like these are the action cards, the action that y'all are taking towards each other. Because we have the Page of Cups here. And this isn't saying that these are people. It's like you guys have individually. The masculine has been through things individually. The female has been through things individually. And what's keeping this connection from coming together is not knowing if it's going to pan out well. And not knowing if it's going to pan out well creates a risk. One person here is like thrusting themselves into work, routine, and goals, fixating on their physical, right? Their material. It's like, let me focus on my money, let me focus on my bag, let me focus on what I can't control. And with true love here, the experience of feeling as if like this is an honest connection, I like this person, I think I love this person, you know, it's there, but it's like, you know, you can't, maybe in the past, you used to do things like, if there was any disappointments in like the romance in the beginning, you would chase it down, you know. Want to know, like, we have knowing here. I want to know what I do, what happened, why you don't want to talk to me, why you acting different. You would ask a lot of questions. You would push the agenda, you push the narrative to try to figure out what's going on. And you have learned that that's pick me behavior. So I see you not wanting to do that. Like, oh no, I'm not going to be held up on this lesson. So you're looking at this like this is a test or a lesson. Yes, y'all both are being tested. Yes, these are lessons. The king, the Ice King, again, keeps going in isolation until they want to be where they are. And so it's like you've learned in love that you can tend to make codependent karmic relationships by seeing an obstacle and continuously trying to work it through. However, with this person, they've been in your position or your shoes where a person would make obstacles and try to derail them or control them, and this person is like, nah, I'm a boss, I'm an entrepreneur, I detach when I gotta do what I gotta do, but if I'm fucking with you, I'm gonna come back around. Normally, the obstacle that they always get presented with is that the person the person tends to act out. Like when they deal with obstacles, it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna I'm gonna sabotage you. I'm gonna get you locked up. I'm gonna get you arrested because I'm hurt by you not giving me all the attention. And so here you are trying not to come off like you need attention, but I do feel like on some level, um, you also feel like because of how giving and pouring you are, that if a person denies you of some type of consistency with the Knight of Pentacles, with their actions, they start acting funny, then you start to doubt whether or not you're mistaking it for love when it's not. And then, so both of y'all are learning that you guys both manifested each other because on some level, I feel like one of you needs to know that true love does exist, and the other person needs to know that not everybody is trying to block them. Not everybody is trying to be a hindrance. And in that space, you guys can bring the playful energy back into. Well, I feel like when things get serious, it gets very off-put. Okay, but if you guys don't recognize this about yourselves, then you create unfinished business, even with each other. Like, this isn't saying that you have to mate or you have to be together. What this is saying is that you guys have the type of relationship or connection on a soul level where it's like no matter where you go, no matter where they go, y'all gonna always come back to each other. Four of Cups, y'all will never harbor resentment towards each other. You will never fight each other. Like, if this person was to call you right now, it would be like they never went nowhere. If you were to call a person right now, they would be like, you never went anywhere. They don't believe that like this can go on as long as you want it to go on. It's vice versa. This can go as long as y'all want it to go on, but it's never going to be a moment where you come back around and it's like pride is the reason why, like, oh, y'all playing games. No, it's kind of like I let you simmer, I let you process your emotions, and when you're ready, you know where to find me. Vice versa is what I'm getting here. Four of Cups. Now, you may be an extremist, because if you start to feel like, oh, I'm thinking about this person, I can't get them off my mind or something like that, you may be asking yourself if that's toxic. And you don't know. Both of y'all got y'all standards. Y'all have y'all values. Y'all have y'all integrity. You know what you do and don't want. I mean, as a reader, connecting with this energy, I do like seeing the Four of Cups in reverse, because a lot of relationships struggle with apathy and resentment for little things that happen, and they hold it against each other. But with you guys, I'm not picking up that. I'm not picking up that type of apathy. I'm picking up like Beauty and the Beast, you know? Where it's like, oh, hush up, having a moment. Like, you know, I feel like if you were to say to this person, like, stop sabotaging this shit, like that, they'll snap out of it. Like, if they were to say to you, like, don't fight this, you'll snap out of it. You'll have the ability to snap each other out of it, out of your own heads. But neither one of you are doing anything. Ace of Rods in reverse. I'm not gonna do anything. I didn't do nothing wrong to that person. Both of y'all feel that way. It's like, I didn't do nothing to that person. They tripping. And then you like, I didn't do nothing to them. They tripping. Why they treat me like this? And the person like, how did I treat you? I feel like in the spiritual realm, like, y'all are having like a conversation. Like, what did I do to you? Please explain this shit to me. I'm so confused. And it's like, well, I feel like what really wants to say here, like, it's like I was working. Three of Pentacles. I'm literally working. I told you I had to work. What did I do to you? And I feel like in that time span, like, it's like saying oh, you went to bed without saying goodnight, or, you know, or I don't know. This could have been like a complete 12 hours, complete 24 hours, or some shit like that. And this person like, but ain't you psychic? And it's like, no, don't fall on that. Don't fall back on that's bullshit. The high priestess energy is saying, no, that's bullshit. You can't fall back on that. You still have to show up and communicate in the 3D. I feel like someone here, it was like, you'll understand. But you want this person, the Page of Cups, that's the romantic. You want this person to not skip the parts of being romantic, skip the parts of being, you know, like, would you do that to someone that you just meet? Would you do that to someone that you just date? No, because you're not expecting them to know. But if a person says, oh, you're psychic, or oh, you just know things, then that means they're putting all of the accountability on your profession or your gift, and that's not fair to you. What about if you have a dream that they're fucking someone else? This person like, well, you'll never have that type of dream though. It's the point. It's the principle. What if you had a dream that this person is fucking someone else? Should you respond off your dream? Or should you ask critical questions, or should you react? I heard point taken. Okay. And now I'm hearing, but I said sorry though. Page of Cups. I said sorry though. I feel like someone said sorry, but it's how they did it. It's how they did or didn't do it. How they handled it. They didn't handle you the way you wanted to be handled, right? Because if you say sorry, you shouldn't follow that up with. You shouldn't follow that up with. So do you accept it or not? Like, you shouldn't give an ultimatum. You should let that person process their thoughts. I feel like this is the one. This was like a sorry ass apology. You didn't like it. Someone here didn't like it. You or this person didn't like the apology. It was very insensitive. It was just like cut to the chase. Magician energy. I got shit to manifest. I'm not doing this with you. Sorry. You're right. Oh, imagine someone doing that. Just. So I don't. The Three of Swords is saying neither one of y'all are really hurt by this situation. The distance is there. I think y'all want to be hurt by the situation, but neither one of y'all are really hurt by the situation. Someone here feels pushed away. Okay. The other person feels like, I'm coming right back. I'm not pushing you away. We go together. I already told you that. Someone's like, I told you that from the beginning. You act like you don't know that. Ace of Cups. Like, what do you want from me, woman? Eight of Cups. Seven of Cups. Mercy. This person is like, you're going to go out here, entertain other people, you knowing damn well you don't love them, and you don't want to be with them, and you're going to be so unsatisfied, and then it's going to, like, I'm going to have to, like, shut that shit down. You're going to have to break up with somebody and tell them goodbye, and all that's unnecessary. Why are you even playing? When I tell you this person is telepathic, you hear me? This person like, and you bet not meet up with nobody. I'm not a player. Someone's like, you bet not. You bet not even try me like that. Don't even play with me like that. Then I had about this person laying down the law. I don't know if y'all know that, but you have someone that's laying down the law on their non-negotiables. They're like, I already said what's mine. If you bet not do, you better not have nobody in my house. Mind you, this could be your damn shit. They could be telling you better not have nobody in their house. Like, you better not have nobody in your house. You better not go and meet nobody. You better not go. Yeah. I'm hearing Dragonfly. They're like, you can talk to whoever you want to talk to. Not saying that I want you to, but play with me. Don't play with me. For fear? Oh, that's. Okay. It's judgment. It's like this person is saying your play. Your play that go in well. And they go in well. Can we let's take a little sneak peek a little sneak peek, shall we? Let's say hypothetically. So is that all you want to play? You done? Okay, let's say hypothetically. I heard when the cow jumps over the moon. Never, not never. 45? $40? $45? Oh man, you taking all my little money, son.
Wait until you have to get enough money.
Okay, you so nice. Thank y'all. Let's say, hypothetically, you meet someone. You should, because you never know. This is America, Let's say hypothetically you meet someone. They'll knock on your door. If this person know where you live, they're gonna knock on your door. They're like, are you trying to go meet your maker? Oh my God, human life, ascend to higher vibration, harmonize your energy, embrace your true being. Like, you gonna go embrace your true being, all right? Oh my goodness. Told you. You're not my master. My life, my rules. I am unchanged. Okay. So we have clearing the fog, the mist. Yeah, you're a rebel. So you're a rebel. And then we have multiple masks. Like you're saying, they're like game over. Kindle a spark. Prayers denied, divine wrath, unforgiving sins. Oh my God. This person said, you would be committing whatever you thought in your head at that moment. They said it would be game over for you. You would be committing unforgivable sins. Okay. It's like you would bring down wrath. I'm hearing be careful with me. My heart is like a package with a fragile label on it. It's like don't get me fired up now. Don't get me fired up. This person said God won't even let you play with them like that. They know that. They confident about that. They like God would not let you play with me like that. God would not want me to go back to my ways. Oh my goodness. It's your person, collective. But that's what I'm seeing for you in your energy. This was coming. I'll see y'all tomorrow for your love reading.